Hey there, my friend. How are you doing? This is Jose Garcia. If you're coming across this video, you're probably on my YouTube channel. You're checking out my videos. And in this video, what I wanted to do is I want to share with you guys a cool little story about myself, right? And of course, I wanted to talk to you guys about having faith, that everything is going to work out. Now, I want to share with you guys a personal story about something that happened to me, I think it was a couple of years ago, right? That really changed the way I looked at things, right? And my faith in God, in Jesus, and Christ, really, really, you know, I don't know, just it went to another level, right? I've always been a believer in God. My mom has always told me and talked to me about God, but when this happened to me, my belief and my faith just just skyrocketed, right? So here's the story, right? A couple years ago I was doing the academy, okay, and I was going through the academy, and it was intense, right? It wasn't easy, right? It's not easy. You have deputies or police officers yelling at you in your face. You're working out. You're taking exams. You have a lot of things going on when you're going through the academy, right? It's intense. And there was I think it was towards the end of the academy, I had to take an exam, and I failed the exam. Okay, I failed this exam. I think I missed it by like 5 points or something. So the instructors told me something. They're like, you know what, Jose or Garcia? And they're like, if you don't pass this next exam or this exam, because they give you a couple days to retake it. They're like, if you don't pass the exam, you're gonna be kicked out of the academy, and you're gonna have to restart the entire academy, right? And I want to let you guys know that at this point in time, I had already been through the academy. I don't know. I think, like I said, I was almost done with it. So I felt bad. I felt stressed out. I was like, man, like I can't do this again, right? I can't go through everything again. I put in I've been working hard at it, and now if I don't pass this exam, I'm gonna have to restart again. And I really didn't want to do that, so I called my mom. And to be honest, teary eyes, and I called my mom. I was stressed out, and I was like, Mom, I can't do this, right? And she's like, you know what? It's gonna be okay. She's like, God is gonna help you. She's like, have faith that God is gonna help you. And I was like, okay. So, I started praying, right? I started reading the Bible, and I started praying. And most importantly, I also started studying, right? I'm not just going to ask God for something without me doing my part, right? So I started studying the material that I needed to learn. So then I went to the day of the exam. It was around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So before the exam, I went to church, and I prayed, and I asked God. I was like, God, please help me with this. And I made a deal, you could say, with God. And I was like, God, if you help me with this exam, I will come to church on Sundays for 10 Sundays straight, right? 10 of them. And at this point in time, I didn't go every single Sunday. I went every couple of Sundays, whenever I could, right? Which is an excuse, because we could always make time for God. And I went and I took the exam. Now, I want you guys just to take a guess before I tell you guys what happened when I took that exam. Okay? I took the exam, they graded the exam. My instructor came up to me, and she was like, "Oh yeah, here's your exam. You got 100%." Right? I got 100% on my exam that 2 or 3 days before I had failed. Right? After that, guys, my faith in God, I was just like, wow, right? And it wasn't really the 100% that got to me. What really caught my attention was the faith that I had in God, right? Because I asked God, I was like, God, please help me with this, right? I'm going to do my part. I'm going to study. Help me with this. And then next thing you know, I get 100%. Like, how powerful is that, right? So, my friend, the moral of that story, right, I wanted to share it with you guys, because if you have faith, it's going to be okay. Have faith in God that when the time is right, He's going to help you. He's going to give you the opportunity. He's going to open the right door for you to become whatever you would like to become, or for you to get whatever you want, or for you to accomplish any personal goal or financial goal that you may be striving for. Okay, but you have to have that faith, and ask God, you know what? I need help with this. Okay? Humble yourself. Humble yourself. That's something that I did, that, like I said before in the past, I didn't do it as much as I do it now. But now that I understand the power of faith, it's something that I do on a daily basis. All right, my friend. So thank you guys very much, and I hope you guys gained some value from that story. I appreciate your time. Thank you guys so much. God bless you, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right? Thank you.